You should be free to be with a woman that really drives you sexually mad. Because personally, as a woman, I do not want to lay up with a man for the rest of my life, and his dick is it sucks. He has low quality strokes,
Okay, hold on, hold on,
and
hold on, hold on,
I
hold
didn't
on,
mean to
hold on.
go like that vulgar,
Well,
but
hold on.
you
Wait,
know,
oh, no, no, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Now it's starting to kind of because I'm trying to understand what is it.
Hello guys and welcome back to the channel again. When you see these types of intros, then you know what time it is, and I think it's interesting, it's feisty, and I think you have to grab a cup of coffee and just enjoy it. Let's jump straight into it. I will be putting my final thoughts in the ending of the video. Let's jump into it.
What is this? Bay me time? Okay, you got your camera pointed up to the roof. Okay, let's do it. Hold on. Let's unmute you. Ready? Unmute yourself. Hello. I can now. Your first name is B. Are you watching me on TV or something? Okay, you need to turn that off because it's going to be background noise and distracting. Hello. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. All right. Um. Hello. I can now. Did you turn off your TV? How old are you? What do you got for me on the topic? Do you have a question on the topic? Well, I don't get onto trolls on. No, no. Let me stop. Let me hold on. That's not how we want to start this. I don't care about what trolls say on Twitter or any place else. I control this platform. Okay, so if you want to talk about what's going on here, let's have that conversation. What do you have on the topic? What do you have on the topic, ma'am? Please. Okay, one thing you're doing right now. Hold on. One thing you're doing is you're okay. What I need you to slow. But okay, I'm about to, ma'am. First, you came in, you had the TV going. Now you're on the phone and it's all over the place. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I need the phone to be stable so you're not moving all over the place so it doesn't make a bad picture for the viewers. Go ahead. Well, but okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. So are you married? Any 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 children? Okay. Mm-hmm.
it definitely requires that realism. Personally, you just really brought something home for me. This round was really like, if you're not going into marriage to have children, what is the point? And I think that a lot of young women, like, we come into dating and we're like, so this, I come from a two-parent household, my father, mother, top earners. That really became kind of the way in which I determined what I wanted, was based
You
on the
held
fact
again?
I'm 35.
35.
Definitely in the danger zone because I'm totally not even on the market or looking.
Okay. Hold on. You're not on the market. You're not looking, but you would like to be married?
No, I did.
Okay.
But
If you're
I
not
think
on the
I'm,
market and not looking and no children, you just
mhm.
plan on living the rest of your life.
No. I think that what you just showed me is something that I've started employing personally is dating up. So doing the age gap dating, looking at 50-year-old, 60-year-old men. I know that's crazy. But you're right. They do hit that earning potential right at that point.
So if you were to date, are you looking to date somebody who's earning more than you?
I have dated others that are earning more than me.
Okay. I said if you were to date.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a requirement, but you should be self-sufficient. Like you shouldn't be
Okay,
asking me to pay your rent.
the question becomes, why does a man need to be earning more than you if there are no children involved in the equation?
Oh no, I'm not saying that he has to earn more than me. I think that
He should be
the issue with
self-sufficient for
that,
himself, but
well, no, based on what you just said, like men don't hit their earning potential to 45 to 55. I've dated actually as young as 7 years younger than me.
but
And I've dated
if you're
at
not looking, hold on. But a man should be self-sufficient, sure. But
right.
if you're not dating and you're not looking to date, and when you do start looking to date, you're not looking for children, right?
Just because of everything, the risk.
Okay, but there's still the net, kids. So
Yeah,
it's
it
just
scares
you
me.
and him. Then a man's income really should, as long as he can sustain himself, that's all that matters.
I totally agree. I totally
Okay.
agree, Mr. Samuels. I
Okay.
totally believe that.
Just being clear that they're on the same page.
I totally agree. And I totally agree that love is conditional, period. This is a very fickle world. Love is conditional, but my freedom is not. And so
Freedom. What
I
does that
agree
mean? What is freedom? What does that
that
mean?
I believe that men, especially those men, and that's the reality check that you hit right when you hit the danger zone personally, is that men do have options. And they should not be held hostage
But you said
to
freedom.
this.
Okay, but you said freedom. Your
Right.
freedom.
They deserve the freedom to choose,
Okay,
the
I thought
freedom
you were
to
talking about
have,
your freedom.
well, both of us. I feel that at a certain point as adults, you should be free to be with a woman that really drives you sexually mad. Because personally, as a woman, I do not want to lay up with a man for the rest of my life, and his dick it sucks. He has low quality strokes,
Okay, hold on.
and I didn't mean to
Hold on.
go like that vulgar,
Well,
but
hold on.
you
Wait,
know,
no, hold on. Now it's starting to kind of, because I'm trying to understand what is, if you're not on the dating market, you're not looking to get on the dating market, you don't have any kids, and in the future, you think you're going to date a man in his 50s and the sex game is going to be incredible? That's not
no, it's
okay.
not.
What purpose is a man? What purpose would a man serve for you in your life?
Personally,
Yes.
I've just been at a point in my growth and development where I am looking for a man that I feel truly comfortable fully submitting to, in the sense that I am looking for someone to lead and give the
Lead
answer,
how?
give the answers, know the answers,
Okay.
be able to
Lead how?
lead in the sense of I believe as in an equally yoked household that God is the center of the covenant, the marriage covenant. And so personally, because I know that
You
my
broke up.
husband,
Hold
my
on.
a
You
like,
broke up. Hold on. You broke up.
yeah,
You're
I
saying
have
a lot.
terrible service.
You're saying a lot of things, and they're not. They make sense to you, but I don't know you, and I'm trying to understand where you're coming from. You say one minute you want him to have great sex, then in another breath you're saying you want him to. He needs to be able to lead so you can submit. Lead how?
In the sense of a submission, in the sense of the true biblical sense of submission. And I think that a lot of the things that we understand about is very kind of convoluted in this worldly thing. And there's a true purpose for being yoked or connected to a person who is on the same path and pursuit as you.
Okay,
And
so if you were to get married, would your pastor help you in the search for your husband? Is this Christian
no, it's not. Although I've kind of tussled the idea of being in an arranged marriage at this point, but no, that's not the level I'm looking for from my pastor.
Okay,
but I do think that men at this.
So you sound like a woman who is pretty headstrong and has a lot of opinions, which is fine. But where is a man going to come in? Have you ever had a man that you submitted to?
No.
Okay, thank you. A man's supposed to submit to God. You're supposed to submit to God in the man. A man is not supposed to handle you or break you.
Exactly.
But if you start off asking me about Christianity and Christ, have you been with men before? But how can you be with men and never have submitted to a man?
And that's really where I have that. It's just like I said, it's the last 10 years of dating men. And really I had access to a high value man who definitely checked me early on. And let me know like, hey, these are areas that you would probably need to adjust to really attract the level of man that you're looking for.
Have you adjusted those areas?
I believe the headstrong thing is a big issue for some.
Okay, ma'am, because even this conversation, because I'm trying to be polite, man, but I'm gonna be honest. What I'm getting from you is you like your point of view more than you like a man. And that's fine. But no man, especially a man who's a leader or worth his salt, is going to sit back and debate you into existence. Men want peace.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because the man,
he wouldn't. Okay, you've been talking. Let me talk. That's what I mean. If you understand these things and Christ is supposed to be Christ-centered, you submit to Christ and him, and that's the first thing to control is your tongue.
Exactly. And no man has been a Christ-centered man because you don't submit to any man that is not God.
Well, hold on. Now that's your, then why
that's
are you?
Period.
Okay, no. See, no man is perfect. Just say no man is Christ-centered.
But it's not about that.
See, I can control your tongue. And now we're getting to the bullshit. See, one of the issues I tend to have with modern women, especially modern sisters, is you use the Bible as a weapon against men. With incomplete doctrine, with feminist ideals. And that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you. You're just talking. No one can hear you. You're not listening. See, I've muted you. I've let you talk, and I've had to try to be polite to you until I had to mute you. I should not have to do that. Out of respect for my platform and the conversation, you should have been controlling that. And I asked one critical question is, what men have you submitted to in your relationship? You said none, but you get to pick every man you've been involved with. So, thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, and you asked me about trolls. I don't follow trolls and things. People can say what they want. They don't know me. But let me go ahead and bring you back in. Do you have anything else you want to say, or was that it? Okay. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Okay.
Did you have anything else?
I mean, Mr. Samuels, like, I totally agree. I don't care what trolls say either. I think that I think that at a certain age, and I just wanted to come on here and just give my opinion on what equally yoked mean, and really just encourage you, to just remember that those are biblical principles, and you can't hold biblical principles over worldly situations and it hold true. That's all. But good luck, and I hope everything works out.
You can't make this shit up, man. You just can't make this shit up. Ladies, all right. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Oh, you're a dude. You can't be in here. I'll pass. Do. Sometimes you just gotta let things go. Oh, I removed the wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong person got removed. Oh well. Start your camera. She's cracking up too much. Look, guys. I'll be honest. There's only so much I can go back and forth with Christianity and women in Christ. I mean, fundamentally, it's just like, I'm not going to try to argue scripture with people and this and that. I think many women in today's church are under nobody's leadership. Nobody's under no one's leadership. So that's cool.
And guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. Guys, I think this is one of the saddest videos to watch. As a black man watching this video, thinking of other races of men watching this is just shameful to us. As black people, let's keep it all G. You're talking of picking a man, and you're talking of how quality his strokes should be. Is that how to pick a man? And you wonder why they are mostly singles at 35, 40s. This is the mindset. We have a conversation about black relationships, and all a black woman have to just say is, you have to be with a man that will give you good quality of strokes. I mean, if this is not shameful, then nothing else is. Because other races of women understand that you pick a man based off character, you pick a man based off integrity, the ability to provide, and all these things. She's 35 years old and still don't understand what a relationship is. And these are the women that are supposed to be teaching the young ones. And if this is the mindset that she's having, what do you think she's going to be teaching someone that is learning from her? Go get a man that have quality, high quality of strokes. Is that what you're going to tell the young lady that is looking up to you, thinking that you are a good role model or you know better? It's just sad, man. This is the epitome of what wretchedness is. And these women don't feel shy. They don't feel ashamed having these type of conversations. I mean, it's good to have conversation about sex, but to put it this way, it's just wild to me. I freaked out when I heard that line. And I know most of you, even in the women that don't agree with Kevin Samuels and his message, who agree with what I'm saying. How will you describe a man that you potentially going to marry like just, he's just there for only sex? No. He's there for you to build together. He's there for you to raise the community. He's there for you to, build a legacy, leave a name, leave a mark in the black community. And all this woman have to say is talk about the man's sexual prowess. This is interesting. And at 35, 40s, you see them on TikTok crying, looking for husbands. She said she's not looking for a husband. That's a lie. That's a cap right there. It's a cap. She's really looking for, if not, why describe a man of high sexual prowess, high quality of strokes? It's just sad, man. Guys, thanks for tuning in. And as usual, stay tuned. Until we catch in the next one, I'm out. Peace.